I've seen. All right, it is all yours. Go.
Okay, well, welcome here, Jonathan. Welcome back. So, uh, super fast recap so that it's not boring for everybody. Last time you guys captured a couple of, measly peasants, and then you also were able to retrieve the sword in the stone from the Adventurers Guild training yard. So that's the recap basically. The map update. So the Adventurers Guild army, the Axis, they have advanced quite a bit this turn, uh, and they are now, right at the river there. The Gorgons Arts and Crafts, your friends, have sent a message. They need help. They are in dire need of help right now.
Gotcha.
So Danny's plan's pretty great, but I would like to offer a opposing one, if I may.
Of course.
Sorry, I muted Danny because it was like background noise while Kara was doing the recap.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I thought you were still like finding batteries.
No, I found them all.
Oh, okay. So what was your plan? Sorry, Groovy.
Groovy's plan?
No, your plan, and then we'll.
My plan to throw the world's greatest rock concert, to advertise it as a mosh pit, to get all of the world's monsters involved, to mosh and destroy this like 4-stack army.
That's an epic plan. We can call it that.
You sound dismissive.
We'll see how. We can see how it works, or doesn't work at all, and you die.
Groovy, what was your idea?
It is a plan in several phases.
All right.
I think it's uniquely set. I think the board is uniquely set up for it. Integral to this plan is the reconstruction of our extremely loud and distinctive drill. But because it was unpacked and organized, or packed and organized like an IKEA box, I'm pretty sure Splorgum or anyone assisting would be able to put it back together very quickly. Once that's in our hands, we can go and create a series of small tunnels that are already underneath the Gorgon's Arts and Crafts, because we have drilled underneath them before on our way to the dwarves, right? It was on our way to the dwarves that we ran into the dragon's lair. Now, here's where it comes into play. We know exactly where Schmorg is, which means we know where he isn't. What we do is we drill underneath to create pits so that the army currently around Gorgon Arts and Crafts will fall into the dragon's lair. Then we tip off the dragon that his lair has been invaded, and we let them fight each other. Whoever survives, well, they're going to be weakened, and then we can make our strike as an assassination attempt to take them out.
That was really well put together.
Sounds like an epic plan, ish.
That sounds like a plan.
As an advocate for the players, I would just say that there seems to be a lot of moving parts, and moving parts are difficult for you guys. Even one part is difficult sometimes.
But the best part is how we would get the dragon's attention, which would be the most epic rock concert of all.
And it's
we would have them in the mosh pit, jumping up and down, and that would break the tunnels beneath, the ground between the tunnels, combining both plants.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
those are some plans. You have any thoughts, Jonathan, on the plans?
I mean, the mosh pit does sound like a great plan.
Okay.
I'm for it. I don't have any additions or subtractions.
Okay.
No, I'm with it. Yeah.
All right, third plan. These people have to drink the water.
I mean, they can drink my poisoned milk that I made.
We poisoned the water supply.
I did do a ritual to poison milk. Just saying. Gives them diarrhea.
Did you alter the ritual to poison water?
No. I just don't remember there being a ritual for poisoning water.
Hey guys, you know what dissolves really well in water?
X-Lax.
Sugar, candy.
Drugs. Yeah. All right. Poisoning the water supply sounds like a much simpler plan and sounds like a lot less could go wrong.
Although, I do want to point out that this river does flow down through the Brady Bunch and the A-Team and the Pirates of Penn
that would be a
Advance.
problem.
So we would be making enemies out of 3.
I would just advise you, Danny, don't worry so much about the problems because there will always be a problem, right? Just pointing out, like, even if you guys come up with a perfect plan, there's going to be a problem.
All right. But I
mean,
think I think the greatest starting place that we can have right now is getting the car back, because we needed that to do a lot of other things.
Yeah. So I'm hearing a few high-level ideas here. First one is to poison the river, right? Somehow, maybe candy or whatever. The other one is get the car back and then go from there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If we went for the car, it should be pretty easy because the army of the Adventurers Guild is not there. It's coming towards us.
So before we get going, I just want to get something clear so I know what's, like what you guys think. So I'm not like surprising you later and you're like, wait a minute, we did this already. So we have the 3 pieces of the Dragonlance.
Yes.
Groovy, you are correct. The book does have instructions on how to construct the Dragonlance.
Mm-hmm.
It uses a whole bunch of tape from some of the most finely bred ducks. And basically you tape the sword to the, one end of the pole. You tape the book to the other end of the pole. And that, together, their forces combined, creates the Dragonlance. It's got a myriad of powers, some too terrible for me to describe. Actually, all of them are. They're all really crazy. Totally not going to come up with them on the fly later. But, are you going to construct the Dragonlance? And if you are, who's holding it? I will point out at the very end of the game, the sword is only loyal to the one that pulled it from the stone. And,
well, it's still in the stone.
No, it got pulled.
It got pulled.
Oh.
Thunder Thighs there pulled it with the help of Bumble.
And the only reason you know that is because that's the legend about that sword. And otherwise, you don't know what does be loyal to mean, right? I think other people have carried it. It didn't, instantly kill them. But anyway, what's happening with that stuff? It's important that I understand before I sick the dragon on you later.
Well, we do need to find some ducks, it seems.
So, Gary, correct me if I'm wrong. We can just construct the lance now if we want to.
Indeed.
Okay.
You do need a lot of ducks, though.
Understandable. Okay. We should probably.
So hold on, I'm adding another one to the list here. Building lance. So now we've got 3: poison the river, get the car back, or build the lance.
I have to step away for like a minute. I'm sorry, because my brother's going to ask me a question here. Sorry.
Stupid brother. Stupid brother. Well, what do you guys think?
Okay. Hear me out. Hard pivot. Right? Okay. So, the Adventurers Guild and the Merchants Guild aren't going to be trying to fight with us right now. They're fighting each other.
Oh yeah, that's their goal. But
the Gorgons can probably wait a little bit, you know.
But I mean, they're armies, right? So it's just like thousands of dudes walking around. So yeah, if they see a Medusa, they're gonna try to kill it. You know. It's not their goal to hunt down the Medusas, but they don't like Medusas.
We should invite the Medusas over. I feel like we could offer shelter.
Okay, we're adding another point. Save the Medusas.
You know, the Medusas live on the river, right? I bet they know where to get ducks.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got 4 ideas at this point. I think it might be time to just do a power struggle and pick one. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we can do that. Sure.
Okay, is Jonathan back?
Not yet, from what I know.
Okay, I just saw him light up for a second. I thought maybe he was returned. Okay, well, you know, you leave, you miss your power struggle. So we've got 4 ideas: poison the river, get the car back, build the lance, or save the Medusas. Let's go to Groovy. Groovy, what idea is your idea? The one you want to do?
I think, looking at the map, it's imperative that we probably save the Medusas first.
Okay, Danny.
I'm gonna say get the car back.
Get the car back. All right. And it's again just stalling for a few more seconds to see if Jonathan returns, in case he gets to pick. And he doesn't get to pick. Okay. So, Danny, how do you convince Polypheus that getting the car back is more important than saving the Medusas?
I'm gonna play him a sick rift. I'm gonna try to serenade him.
That seems to be a repeated MO of yours. So sure.
4.
Okay. Yeah.
I finally get the 1 dot.
Yeah. So Groovy, you need to roll banter.
Sorry, say again, Garrett.
Sorry. You should roll banter to see if you can resist Zane's argument.
I have to roll banter?
Mm-hmm. This is a power struggle.
Oh, I thought I got to pick on what I wanted to restore.
Oh, is it?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're back at just the right time.
Oh no, that's not good.
Okay, so let me get Jonathan in here. So Jonathan, there are 4 ideas:
Okay.
poison the river, get the car back, build the lance, or save the Medusas. Which of those 4 ideas would you like to do today?
I didn't know the Medusas were being attacked, but cool.
They've got the armies on top of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was on top of us. My bad. I thought we were getting
It's
fucked.
like, now that I know that, I feel so much better.
I feel safer. That's how I feel. You know, I would vote Poison River just because, you know, Crevice wants me to delight in the suffering of others.
Excellent. Okay, so
And by that, half the population of the world.
Yeah. If they're not dying, how do we know they were truly alive?
Inspirational.
Exactly.
So do I have to roll banter, or do I get to choose how I wish to respond?
okay, power struggle process. Start the struggle. Roleplay through the initial parts of the conflict, describing how your PC tries to get their way. We've done that. Choose an action and roll it. Roll an action that fits your description as a fortune roll. Compare results. It doesn't say one way or the other. You can roll what you want if you have a roleplay reason for doing so.
So
Meaning, narrate
Zane,
for me.
Zane
Yeah.
the Bane picks out his guitar and starts playing this amazingly sick riff, but unfortunately with a 4, he stumbles a little bit. His fingers are a little sticky, maybe he's a little nervous, but
I have stage fright.
I'm going to roll scan to try to pick apart his performance and point out where he made mistakes. And if he made mistakes in this, then his plan is flawed as well.
Okay, let's see it.
Very nice.
'Tis a 5.
But now you have to deal with Jack.
Yep. So it's a tie. Neither of you guys are convinced one way or the other. Now Jack. Yeah, we'll go to Jack.
How?
Jack,
I got a 4, you got a 5.
Those are both success. They're not.
Okay.
same level of success. Yeah. So now we go to Jack.
Yeah.
Jack, you want to poison the river?
Damn right.
You come in. Zane is like blasting away on his guitar, and Polypheus is just like, no. Right? And you can see they're in the middle of an argument themselves. You step in, and how do you convince them that poisoning the river is the best way?
I'm going to.
I feel like Zane is just like, no, dude, we need a car back.
Bro!
And,
How am I supposed to go on tour?
and then there's Polypheus over there, like, the Medusas are key to our survival. They know where the ducks are.
And they're amazing groupies.
So I'm going to.
You want us to walk there? Come on.
I'm going to invoke my god's name and be like, look, Crevice provides and lead in essence a sermon about the benefits of following Lord Crevice's plan. That by doing so, none of us will get hurt and will, decimate the population.
Okay. Invoke away.
Double 5.
How do you guys fight back?
Oh.
Well, right now, it's
I'm just
incredible.
gonna scream over everybody and threaten.
Okay, that's a move. What are you doing, David?
Fuck.
Well, everybody
Okay,
is
that's
being
fine.
really loud in this room, so I need to get everyone's attention. So I will drop it down low and clap my ass cheeks with such a loud and incredible force that it shakes the very walls of our dungeon. That's my.
I will bust out the.
Hold
The
on,
f-
hold on.
Okay.
He's resisting you for the moment. Let's see the dice before we move on. Oh,
No, I don't
this is
think he's-
straight ties.
Yeah.
It's just all straight ties. Nobody has an advantage at this point. It is
Mhm.
Polypheus. You're up. Why should we go save the Medusas? How do you convince the others?
No,
You
I just.
silence them with your smash, with your clap.
Oh, so I roll again?
Yeah, it's all been ties, right? So we're trying to find who wins. And the way I'm modeling this is not exactly by the book, but whenever I call you and say it's your turn to convince, like you're attacking the other two. Right?
I'm gonna say, now that it's quiet in the room, I'm just gonna say, look, Zane the Bane, my buddy, my friend, you are the best musician in the world, but look out there. And I just point to nothing. And I say, do you see your fans? I don't either.
God
Oh, damn.
fuck.
How can you be the greatest musician and lead a revolution without followers? But you know what? If you saved those beautiful women over there, they would pledge their life and service to you. You would have groupies at every single event. My man, you could be, no, you are, but you could be greater. And I'm going to roll affable or banter.
All right, let's see it. Okay. Zane, how do you how does
Honestly, as a person, I'm convinced. I'm willing to go.
Okay, yep, you can. So you voluntarily failed, and so now you are on team Save the Medusas. Jonathan, how do you resist Polypheus's soliloquy?
You know, I'm going to use Tinker, but I'm going to be very clever about how I'm going to prove to both him and Zane that this is just an obfuscation that Zane has done to us. Or not Zane, Polypheus. The pole has done to us.
The pole.
And that, you know, it's all an illusion. And that I'm just going to construct a device to, you know, prove why the wool does not need to be pulled over our eyes.
Okay,
Yeah,
construct away.
I'm just trying to think of what the device is going to be, but there's a 6. Yeah,
What if you construct a little
it's actually just going to be a smoke bomb.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it'd be cool if you like made a little box that when you press the button, it applauded.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and you're like, see, you already got him.
Oh yeah, you're right. I construct a device that just, you know, shows that Zane has groupies, and here's the box that just auto collapse every 10 seconds. You got groupies. He's just lying to you. I mean,
It's like, oh shit.
Okay, so
I do have fans.
So that is going to pull Groovy over to Poison the River
Yep.
and leave you, Zane, as the sole protector of Save the Medusas, which is a strange course of events.
How did we end up here? Okay.
Guys, I gotta drop for a little bit. I'll be back later.
okay.
No worries, man.
I think at this point in time, Zane is really attached to the idea of rescuing his fans and having these devotees. So
yeah,
he's
you are into it.
so he's gonna pick up the box that got built, smash it, and I'm just gonna like get in their faces to like start pushing them towards the door to like all the way down to the Poison the River, moving by force.
So you're just you mean to to save the Medusas, right?
You know, save the Medusas, kill them. You know, whatever needs to happen. That's what he's there for.
Okay,
He needs
so-
the fans.
I need the fans.
Are they clapping them cheeks for him? Because if they're not really fans.
So your physical assault, what die are you rolling for that? What skill? That's with that narrative.
Smash.
Okay. And Jonathan, how do you resist his push? This could end it. We could be poisoning the river in one roll. But I need the narrative first. How do you do it?
Repeat what you said. Sorry, I had to look away for a second. The reason, not you, Garrett. I'm talking to Zane here.
Oh, I'm like really upset at the box now. I feel like it's mocking me for not having like any real fans. So I'm smashing it, and like I'm like trying to like forcibly move everybody to go save the Medusas.
Gotcha. So, narratively, I'm going to say, you know what? You're right. It was mocking you. Maybe it was a little too strong. But have you considered, you know, using my perception of, you know, your want and need, that we have fans, and they're also called our minions, and they give you your support 24/7.
All right, I'm interested.
And we're going to tie.
Which means the argument continues.
Yes.
And that starts with you, Jonathan. You are.
You know what? We're gonna slap the shit out of them cheeks with a smash to be like, he needs to shut the fuck up.
Okay. Let's see the roll.
Smash them cheeks. 5.
That was a skulk roll.
Oh,
have two
whoops.
dice and smash.
Oh no, I do not. I apologize. I'm skulking. I'm sneaking up on them to smash them cheeks. How's that?
Oh, okay. So you go for the sucker punch.
Exactly. I'm
right.
still trying to smash them cheeks, but you know, I can only do so much.
All right. Danny, how does avoid the sucker punch? I mean, you've seen this,
Okay.
you've seen this punch in all kinds of TV shows, right? Like, it's where dude just fucks somebody.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. I swung first. My bad, bro. Not cool. How about this? We go save the Medusas and we go take care of poisoning the water supply, you know? Step 1, step 2, and then we both win. I'm gonna try to trick them into like just saving the Medusas first and then poisoning everybody.
All right. Oh no, you lose.
All right, this is where it can all end.
That's where it ends. The Poison the River gang wins.
Never had a doubt. Or so I claim.
You can't prove anything.
You can't prove I was going to lose the rolls.
So to poison the river, I mean, this is a big river. There's a lot of water. You would need a lot of poison to be effective.
Uh huh. Yeah.
So would you guys like to do some gather informations to figure out how we can do this?
We would want to know how far up the river the guards are stationed so we can try to avoid them while poisoning said river. Another thing that we need to figure out is where we're gonna get all the drugs.
Well,
Where are we gonna get all the poison?
let's
Those are
start.
two separate questions. Let's
Yep.
do the guards first. How do you find out? You just go and scouting?
I'm going scouting.
All right. Roll me an action.
Uh,
What's
Scouting always seems like a skulk thing to me.
Makes sense.
One.
With well, right, one. Yeah.
Well,
With your one.
have you been marking your skulk?
That was the first skull roll I've ever done in this game.
Well, there we
On
go.
this character, at least.
Make sure you slash her up.
I got my first slash.
All right. So with your one, you know, you get out there, and the thing is like, you know, you're Zane the Bane. You've got like a sweet vest on with like a whole bunch of jangly stuff, and you know, you always carry a harmonica because sometimes you just gotta rock out, you know.
Dude. Jamming.
And you're really bad at skulking. Everybody sees you, hears you. Luckily, you stay away and you don't get caught up by the army of like people. But yeah, you figure out that like pretty much like this little line right here and this little line right here. Like that's about how far they're
Okay.
patrolling away.
Can it be canon now that Zane's leather jacket has so many studs and is so shiny, it just turns him into a walking disco ball? And that's why he's not very sneaky.
we can do that.
Retconned.
That's acceptable. So you had another question. What was the other question? There were the guards.
How much poison or candy can we buy from the Lollipop Gang?
The Lollipop Gang would be very happy to work with you.
Cool. Do they also have a concept of like a dump truck?
You'd have to I mean, the Brady Bunch is really the ones that distribute the candy, right? The Lollipop Gang is, I mean, they don't even really make it. It's made mostly by the Brady Bunch.
All right.
The Lollipop Gang is just kind of like they made the formula. Brady Bunch are the ones that are, you know, pumping it out to all the other factions on that.
All right. I'll give the Lollipop Gang 3 gold for their candy recipe.
They won't accept that. That's their secret, bro.
They're always.
They won't sell it.
And how come the Brady Bunch get to make it? They have to know the recipe if they make it.
Do they? Or do they just need to apply the flavor?
Sorry, all I can think about is that damn song now about I want candy.
Swear to God, that's where this all started.
No, I'm not talking about the Aqua Teen Hunger Force song. I'm talking about.
I mean, that's literally when candy was first introduced to the Lollipop Gang. Somebody was like, "I want candy," and that's why there is candy in this game.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just saying, you know. Pardon me.
Anyway, moving on. Okay. So, first question: how much stuff would you need to poison the river? Like a whole bunch.
Yeah,
A lot.
like a lot.
Yeah. Secondly, Lollipop Gang can sell you, the concentrated little canisters of the candy flavoring. But no, they don't have a dump truck. And they're probably not going to be willing to sell you a whole bunch of it unless you tell them what you're doing, right? And if they approve of your plan, then maybe they'll work with you.
How does the Lollipop Gang feel about light skins?
Oh, you're asking
Really
how
good.
racist they are? Or?
Yeah. How racist are they?
So the Lollipop Gang works with everybody. They seem to be friendly with everyone. no faction seems to dislike the Lollipop Gang.
I mean,
When
You're
it
not-
comes to
you're not wrong.
working with light skins, the light skins, Jesus Christ, the light factions.
no, we
Right,
call them light skins because we're racist.
But yeah, when it comes to that, they love working with the light races. They love working with the dark races. They haven't found a faction they don't want to do business with, or just hang out. You know, watch a musical. They're really into musicals.
Musicals. Gotcha.
All right, so we should try to convince the Lollipop Gang that the Adventurers Guild is gonna try to start wiping out factions, and if they do that, they lose profit from selling their not being able to sell as much candy. So if we take care of the Adventurers Guild for them, they'll be able to sell more candy, and if we poison the water supply, everybody will get addicted to their candy, increasing sales.
Seems like an idea. You can go see if they will agree with you. Would you like to?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the Lollipop Gang. So you guys make it there. This is like the little miniature candy city. Like these guys are tiny, even compared to the smaller monsters, right? Like goblins and kobolds. These guys are tiny.
Teeny
So they're-
tiny.
Yeah. So they're little, like, it seems like a model city as you walk through it, especially for the bigger characters like Polypheus and I guess Tristan, you're like a man size, so
Yep, man-sized.
yeah. And eventually you make your way to the the King's Castle. You guys have been here many times. You walk in, there's a smorgasbord of all the candies that the Lollipop Gang creates. There's dark candy, light candy, gray candy, candied cockroaches, candied mosquitoes. You see a couple of candied dead rats. This is it's like the gift shop for the Candy Kingdom. Would you guys like any? It's all free.
No.
No, we're good.
Okay.
We've learned a
I
lesson.
saw what happened to all my friends who partook of that shit. So I'm going to pass.
All right. Hold on, Groovy's listening.
He's saying that he's putting a baby down.
What's it? So yeah, we're standing in front of the Candy King, the Lollipop King. He is the leader of the Lollipop Gang, and he says, "Hello."
Hi, hello. What's up? Sorry. What's up, dude? My name is Zan the Bane. I hear you're the guy we got to talk to if we want to do any business deals.
Oh, I mean, if you would like to purchase some candy.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, who doesn't like candy?
Everyone loves candy except those dirty adventurers guilds, the Knights of Knee.
Yeah, I
Well,
think they were
they're
saying
terrible.
something about, it was rotting their bones. But that's the
Yes,
kind of
yes,
lies that they spread.
Have you
you know?
noticed how they've started a war with the Merchants Guild? It's horrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they've
It's
done
just a
nothing but
really
lie.
horrible war. I can't imagine why they would start such a war. It's horrible.
It's-
Well, good news, my dude. We have a plan to stop it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What is your plan? Unlighten yourself.
Unlike
me and my friend here, we are gonna get everybody on both sides of the river addicted to your candy, my dude.
Oh, that would be what? Addicted? What do you mean?
Well,
No. He doesn't mean
You're-
addicted. He means hooked on a great substance.
Hooked on?
Yeah.
Are you suggesting
I'm suggesting that they
that my
will learn the
candy
value.
has some kind of nefarious
no,
addictive
no.
substance inside it?
No,
Nothing of
your
the sort.
candy
I'm
is so
saying
good.
it's so
It
good
is.
that they'll do nothing but wish to own it.
If my candy was so good, why did you pass it up in the gift shop? You think I wasn't watching?
I passed it up because I have bad teeth because I'm undead. Like
I have diabetes, my dude. It's a whole issue.
it just comes right out.
Okay, well, I don't
need to-
know. I think the war is terrible, and I just don't want to get involved. You know,
Well-
we'll just let it play itself out, and you know, the factions will figure out how to divvy up their loot and gold and whatever. It's none of my business.
I mean,
Well-
but that loot could be yours, you know? That could be money just falling into your lap, right?
I mean, I totally haven't manipulated the entire world into doing a certain thing recently. That's not something I've done.
I mean, we never
No.
said you would, you know? I mean, you're such a
No, I
wholesome
haven't
person.
done that.
Exactly,
That's
such
not something that I would
such-
be involved with.
Such
at
a
all.
wholesome person, so trustworthy.
So I say we just let the events play out.
No.
I'll
No,
hang
no,
out
no.
here.
Oh.
And
Well,
then-
you can stay here. We're gonna do all the heavy
Yeah.
lifting.
You're not doing anything.
Yeah, you know.
You know, so my simple question is, you part with like, I don't know, 100 pounds of just candy, and then suddenly everybody, like the Merchants Guild stops fighting, the Adventurers Guild stops fighting, because they love your product and they believe in your product so well.
So if
Look,
if I'm hearing you correctly, you want to stop the fighting, not
Yes.
just let it play out as it naturally would in a natural world where no one is influencing anyone else,
well,
especially not
you
me.
said it yourself. You said it yourself, sir. You said the war was bad and awful.
Yeah.
That it should
Oh,
be stopped.
it's terrible. It's a
Yeah,
terrible.
Yeah,
war.
no,
It's
see-
terrible for business. You know, you need
Sir.
that money flowing in. That's all we're
Sir,
saying.
if I may,
It sure is. It's
If I
terrible
may.
for my business. I have had no hand in this war at all. I swear.
Right,
I
yeah,
swear, none at all.
exactly.
if
None
I
at all.
if I may, sir, look, you're not going to be involved. You're just selling 100 pounds of candy to two random dudes.
If I did
That
want
want it.
if I
Whatever happens
did-
after that, that's none of your business.
look, if
I
I
mean,
did
think about
want
it.
these
Let-
two factions to fight, I would definitely not create a mind-controlling candy. That's not something I would do.
Listen,
We're not asking for that kind of candy. We're just asking for candy.
We don't care if you did. We're not saying you did, but if you did, we don't care.
No, I didn't. I totally didn't. It
Right.
wasn't me
That's what we're
that,
saying.
that created this entire situation where two factions are fighting to the death. That's not me. I didn't do that.
No, of course not. Of course not.
We have
Nobody is accusing you of that,
never,
my
nobody's
guy.
ever claimed,
That's good that they are not accusing me, because if they did, I would be very offended.
It has never been an issue that has been raised. In fact,
All right, I am really glad that we've decided that we will leave the situation alone
no, that's not what we said.
and not do anything about it.
That's not what we said at all, my friend.
I could have sworn that's what we just decided
No,
right now.
what we said was you're going to sell us under the table for a cheaper price.
100 pounds worth
100
of candy.
pounds of candy so that we can, you know,
So you can stop the current war.
No, nobody's doing
I
that.
don't care about stopping the current war.
Why would you want to stop the current war.
Nobody wants to stop the war, okay? We're letting it play out. This is not why we're doing that.
this is
You
not
were-
the
you
thing.
were-
The
you were-
war is very terrible. It's
War
a
is
terrible
great
war.
for business. That's what I heard. War is the
Do
best
you
for
want the
business.
war or not? You're sending me very mixed messages.
He's told me that he loves the war. So in that vein, we're not stopping the war. We're starting the war to go faster. We're ratcheting that shit up, is what I'm saying.
We're turning the dial up.
Yeah, we're turning the dial to 11.
You think it was just 2 factions? No.
You thought it was going fast? No. Now it's gonna go
Now
fast.
it's going fast.
As they say, we're adding gasoline. That's what they say. Gasoline to this bitch.
Okay. Well, maybe we could make a deal. A small deal.
Yeah.
Here, why don't you have some of my chocolates?
You know, I would love to. And then I just act very pained. I'm like, I actually need to go see, like, a blacksmith to get this tooth removed because... Ooh, I've been in pain.
He gets it yanked out in front of the dude.
Oh my, that was definitely infected.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying I can't have the chocolate. I would...
Oh, but you can.
No.
And you will if you want my help.
I literally can't.
So,
I bet.
bottoms up.
That was dark.
Anyone want? I can help you chew it.
Oh, please don't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just
It's a
chew
baby
it.
bird, open up.
Yeah, just
Okay,
chew it and
okay.
baby bird it for me. Yeah, do that.
Can I like chew it and when he's not looking, spit it out?
Make a fortune roll.
I would like to sleight of hand trick him into thinking that I eat the baby birded food.
Fortune. I have 1, 2, 3 die. 5.
Yeah, you spit it out.
Delicious baby birded.
Yeah,
Chocolate.
When his back is turned, he's leaning over Tristan and it's like, "Here you go, baby bird.
Yeah.
Open wide."
Yeah. Great.
I'm going to pocket the consequence to your fortune roll. It'll come later.
Oh, great.
All right, let's see. Let me just go over my abilities here real quick. Nope, we're good. Okay. I got
All right.
nothing.
Well, so how do you avoid the baby bird? You said you're going to try to trick your way out.
Oh, yeah. So I would like to... I'm
Do
just...
the narrative first.
I'm thinking of the
Spin the
narrative.
dice.
Yeah. I'm thinking of the narrative.
Roll to the side. Punch him in the face.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna punch the crazed man in the face.
Fucking pile drive the king of the
All right.
Where's your trash bags at?
Down in the laundry room. Up above the washing machine. All right, let's see. I am... How am I gonna avoid taking this?
Open wide, little bird. Here it comes.
Okay, here's what I want to... Here's what I want to do. Narratively, after he feeds this to me, I'm going to excuse myself to go to the restroom and then throw up.
Okay.
And I guess I'll just, skulk, sneakily do this.
Okay.
Is that acceptable for the
Works
narrative?
for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, consequences. Yep, I'll take the consequence that's hidden for later. Yep.
Your
Baby bird.
isn't
So good.
isn't exactly hidden. Oh yes, very good. He pats you on the head.
I feel like that's a consequence in itself, you know?
No. I was the one who developed the fix for people who were...
He turns his attention back to Zane, and that allows you to kind of skulk off to the bathroom where you
Yeah.
start puking it up. His attention on Zane, he looks down at the floor and he's like, "Oh, you didn't like it."
Okay. Instead of doing that, can I just be like, can I roll to like attempt to hide it, like stand on top of it so he doesn't see it?
You can resist it, yes.
Okay.
Just keep in mind, full resistance here is required for him not to see it.
Good luck.
Alright, okay, cool. I got this.
You don't got this.
Like when I sit on the ground, I take a step forward. I step on top of it. I'm like hoping that like my whole foot's just like covering everything. I think that's gonna be a finesse. I
Okay.
do. Alright.
Okay, that's a partial resistance. And 2 stress for you.
Oop, that's 3. There we go.
Yeah,
2.
should be 2. Yep. The king, stepping up is like, oh my.
Sorry, but I have a toothache. It just
Yes.
hurts so bad.
Yes, you told me.
No, that was
You
me.
told me. Oh wait, who was that? Who said that?
No, I come back from the bathroom while this starts.
Oh,
My blood sugar's too high. I can't eat this right now.
I see. Well, I'm not sure I can trust you then.
You can trust me. You baby birded the food, the delicious chocolate into my mouth. Don't you remember?
Oh yes, I did. I do remember that.
Yes. So
That was like maybe 2 minutes ago. What do you think I am?
you said you couldn't trust me. I was just saying I'm
Well,
here.
you were being very suspicious with the bathroom run right after the baby bird.
I'm sorry that chocolate gives me literal diarrhea.
To be fair, you were very. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna start this whole thing again.
Don't. I'm just saying, it literally gives me diarrhea. I had to go to the bathroom.
What happened?
I do
don't
not
know.
know.
Oh, hopefully
He was like typing for a little bit, and then he
just
disappeared.
disappeared, yeah.
He just died.
All right. Okay. Look, I can tell what you're up to. You guys want to stop this war?
No.
War,
I think that is a very noble intent.
war is good for business. That's what I've learned.
I cannot help you,
No, we're not asking to stop the war.
and I just want to warn you. I have a lot of allies.
I
If
just
you
wanna-
cross me, Nah, I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, get out of here, guys.
No,
I'd offer you some candy, but obviously you don't want it.
I'm gonna reach out.
No,
and
no,
just-
we
and just
do
pocket
want the candy.
I'm just gonna pocket a whole bag full. Yeah, I want the candy. Just
we're gonna
straight
raid
in
the stall
eye
on
as
the
I
way
just
back.
pour the whole bowl into a fucking bag. Yeah, I wanted this candy. I'm getting this candy,
Ah, okay, yeah, take it, go for it.
and I'm just staring him down as I just not even looking pour the bag into the bowl full of candy into a bag. Yeah, I wanted this candy.
You can
We're
take
we're
as
gonna
much,
take all the candy from
Yeah,
the souls
I'm
too.
just taking the whole fucking.
you can take as much as you can carry from,
Yeah. So
from the gift shop. Yeah.
I just have a burlap sack and I'm just filling this shit up.
Oh, hey Garrett, can I buy a wheelbarrow?
You can have brought a wheelbarrow for 1 stress as a flashback.
What about 1 gold? I just buy one.
If you
I'll
want to
take the
spend a
stress.
gold instead, you can. Sure.
Okay.
I think stress is probably
Yeah.
worth more.
Not. I
or
spent the
not
stress.
worth as much as gold, but either way is fine. All right, you guys get out of there with your pockets laden with candy. But you definitely irreparably damaged your reputation with the lollipop gang.
I didn't have much of a reputation. It can only go up from here, guys.
Look, that man clearly had mixed feelings about the war,
I mean,
and
let's be honest. And I
he was
yelled it-
very adamant about not creating a mind controlling
No,
candy.
I yelled this as we're walking out the door. Well, you're outside and you're saying that, but I'm yelling it back into the doorway. And that man clearly had a fetish for baby birding chocolate into a dead man's mouth. As I walk out the door.
Hey, don't kink shame,
I'm not.
motherfuckers.
I'm just calling it as I see it, sir.
Just
That was
remember,
non-consensual, my dude.
just remember, I have nothing to do with the giant plot to control the entire world. Not me.
Never said it. You
No,
literally
look,
did say it,
man.
though.
Nobody's accused you of any of these things that you're saying.
You guys make
You
it
need
back
to eat
the-
more of your own candy. Chill out.
You guys make it back to the Shrouded Citadel, where I think you meet up with Sportimer. Is Sportimer here?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Probably.
Guys, do you want to explain what just happened? I'll go take a wee.
Sure.
No.
I got it.
Lord Mortimer stands up and walks out of the room with his coffee. He does not.
I got sexually assaulted by a creepy volleyball gang member.
Who vomited food into your mouth.
Baby birded a chocolate eclair into my mouth, yeah.
Yep.
I didn't ask for it, nor did I consent to it.
He was very adamant on the war being bad, but being good for business.
Oh, yeah, he totally said that too, yeah.
He kept on saying that he doesn't have a plot to, mind control everybody.
Yeah, he said a lot of things like,
Yeah.
I don't like war, war's bad. And then he would go, war's great. So I was kind of getting conflicting messages there. So,
It was very confusing.
I agree. War is great.
yeah, that's what he was saying. I was like, huh.
Which,
Let's just kill the Lollipop King. Like, let's just get rid of them. I'm getting sick of them. I don't like them. These characters. Let's get rid of them. They're annoying. The shtick is old. I'm done with them.
Gotcha.
Let's eat them.
I'm done with this toy.
Yeah, let's eat them. I bet they taste better than the candy.
At this point, anything's better than that Forsaken candy.
Why are you dealing with them again?
Okay, so we had 4 plans to deal with
We're
this.
poisoning the river.
If you see the map, you'll see like this armada of troops. And we had one plan to deal with it, which was aptly called Save the Arts and Crafts. The other, which was we would deal with the people by poisoning the river.
Right.
And then what were you saying the other one was, Danny?
Getting the car back and
Getting the car back and
killing
building
the dragon.
lance. Yeah, build the lance to kill the dragon.
We need to joust the dragon in our car.
Oh, we'll do more than that. But
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
Poison the River is what won out this time.
That's what I elected, yeah.
Yeah, and you won the power struggle.
Damn right. Can't
After
stop,
30 minutes.
can't stop, won't stop.
What are you doing? What are you doing to putting in the river?
This bag of candy.
Okay, is this the mind control candy?
Yep.
Yep.
Why are you giving them an army? Can I squirt? I squirt them with a water gun.
The reason I'm
I
doing
squirt them
it...
with the squirt bottle. Why are you giving them an army?
Yeah, so the reason I am doing it is I was going to perform a ritual with our good friend, Lord Crevice, and tanked it that way.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
But what do we need this wheelbarrow full of shitty, fucked up candy for?
Yeah,
We're gonna dump
using
it in the river.
We're using the candy as the catalyst for the ritual.
Okay. And you're sure this won't Make everybody be enslaved by the Lollipop King.
We have no idea. I am not
No,
willing to make you
I
that
did not
promise.
make
It's
that
a
promise.
terrible idea. You're giving them an army.
Lord Crevice said, half the population will suffer. So, I was like, yeah, let's go that route.
And Sportimer, in all fairness, when they did just go to the Lollipop Gang to try to get some candy, and what they were asking for was the concentrated flavor essence that contains the juice.
The good shit, as it's called.
Yeah. So the Lollipop Gang, the king of the Lollipop Gang, number one, he wouldn't admit at all that there's no mind control candy. What are you talking about?
Okay, let's get beyond that bullshit.
And then, secondly, he seemed very intent on letting events play out as they are. He doesn't want you guys to fuck with that army at all.
Yeah, he
when
was
you
very
left-
intent on a lot of things.
Yeah, when you left, he let you raid his gift shop and take as much as you want. Because he knew that that's probably not going to be nearly enough to poison an army or a river.
Until this motherfucker does something to it. Anyways, how much work? Lord Sportimer starts scratching his head. He's doing the math. He's like, how much work have you already done in this? It's too late. Let's just go through with it. I don't feel like starting something new. No.
What's happening, Groovy? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thanks, guys. I'm back.
Did you put down your child? I know it's hard and it's sad, but you had to do it.
Indeed.
Had to put him down.
Yeah.
Had to put
At
him down.
least I mean, just look at it this way. You can always make another one.
Exactly.
I think one's enough. You know what's weird about my son is he refused. I bought him a race car bed. He refuses to sleep in it. He needs to sleep in his Paw Patrol tent.
Danny has a
On
bed.
board.
He sleeps on the couch.
Yeah, I sleep on the couch.
Pretty strange, Danny.
I mean,
Is it?
no, it's not. I had a couch, and we got COVID after getting that couch. It was a sectional, and it was the best damn couch I've ever slept on. Just saying. So I'm with you there, Danny.
Hey, Danny's couch is pretty comfy, but I wouldn't sleep on it all for the night. It would fuck up my back.
Just get a very.
I find it easier to sleep on the couch than in my bed.
I mean, I want a Tempur-Pedic couch. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Feel like 15,000.
So,
What I missed? What's the plan?
There's a
we're
lot.
poisoning the river. They just tried to retrieve some candy from the Lollipop Gang. They were able to get, a wheelbarrow and a couple of sacks full of candy. But poisoning a full river,
Well, the problem with poisoning a river is that it keeps flowing, so it filters itself out after a few minutes.
Okay. Hold
Anyway.
up. Hold up.
Anyway, all I'm saying is,
Don't
you
be
got,
raining
you
on
got
my
some
parade.
candy. You can use it for stuff, but if you just dump it in the river, it ain't gonna poison an army.
Okay. Can we change the plan slightly that we're poisoning a well then?
Poison all the wells.
Yeah, all the wells that are around, this area here.
We can also put it directly into the army food supply. Like,
That would be more successful, I think.
yeah,
Grind
like we could sneak in when they're out, doing dinner and shit, and put it in the big pot, which everyone knows that the crusading armies totally eat out of one large pot. That way they don't have to bless all the foods. I don't know. Fuck it. My understanding of how these light factions work is very minimal. They all have weird rituals and do things for God.
I look over, real nervously, yeah, for gods. They do them for gods, yeah.
It's singular. You just got a 10-step program or something.
Yeah, just the one god, yeah. Mm-hmm.
These red lines on the map there, that's the extent of the patrols for the army. Any other gather informations we want to do before we try to execute something?
Where are the Gorgons held up?
Good question. How do you find out?
How receptive have these prisoners been to Jambi?
I mean,
That's a great question.
They do like Jambi because Jambi doesn't beat them. I
What?
think everybody else's minions and you guys are definitely into it.
I mean, I'm willing to go and be the Inquisitor and inquisit some stuff from them.
So that
Can I
works.
experiment on them?
Okay, so they like Jambi a lot.
Wait, I think that my minions would bring them like snacks and stuff, but it would also like pull pranks on them. Just constantly like obnoxious little harmless pranks that I think over time do wear on the psyche.
or
but
harmless pranks.
yeah, like poking them with the stick covered in shit or something,
or
stabbing them a little bit,
leaving a needle in their food,
dropping and poking them with a scorpion on a stick. Harmless kobold stuff.
I think Jambi, and hear me out, I think we should turn one loose. We should turn one loose, send them with Jambi, and poison them before they leave, mind you, so that they will not survive after this mission.
Are you trying to give these prisoners Stockholm syndrome?
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of this, my friend. Why else would Jambi be so kind?
Stab, stab, stab.
Okay,
I did-
so
Okay.
so you were asking about the Gorgons and where they're hiding. How do you find out?
I'm going to send one of them and Jambi to go and talk with one of the lonely guards. So, yeah, maybe
Okay.
we convince that the prisoner to tell them that there are in fact Gorgons around, and try to find out if they're aware and where they might be held up.
Okay. What action do you think fits with it?
Banter, I'd say.
Okay, give me a roll. As you kind of walk out to some of the ruins here, you see, one of the forward kind of scout soldiers standing by a tree. He's just looking out across the desert. Your castle looms off in the distance, and you just kind of walk up to him. You got the prisoner. He sees you, and he's like, "Oh, are you refugees?" His accent is thick. Zane the Bane, or sorry, not Zane. Jambi is the only one that actually understands him, other than the prisoner. What does Jambi want to say? And remember, he's got a heavy accent, real heavy.
Yeah, we are refugees and we are escaping some very dangerous people. All we seek is safety. Did you know that there are these horrible monsters, and they look at you and they make you rock hard? Do you understand how this is like? And he places his hand on the guard's chest.
Just go
Tell
with
me,
it.
would you happen to know of these dangerous creatures and where they might be, so that I might avoid them?
He swallows. You mean the Medusas?
Oh yes, I do. I do mean the Medusas.
Yes, we found their dirty hole in the ground. It led to a great dungeon.
A dark hole in the ground.
Yes.
Oh, where is this dungeon?
Oh, it's literally right in the middle of the river. It's a wonder. If you believe what's been told.
You would not. I believe almost everything I am told. There's so much truth out in the world. People make up very little, you see.
He takes a few steps back. Slowly. Yeah, they're supposed to send the heroes in. I mean, it's very dangerous going into a dungeon.
I see.
I'd never want to go into one. They're gonna send the champions in tomorrow.
All of the champions, every
Yeah,
single one of
yeah.
them.
Tomorrow at sunup,
How
right when
foolish.
those terrible monsters are
But
going to
which
sleep.
big, strong arms will protect me if all of the champions are in one place? Will-
Look, just keep walking down the road this way. And he points towards the
All right,
you know,
I
the
will
camps.
continue to walk, but only if you promise to watch me go. And Zombie will leave.
No, you must watch me. Watch me as I walk away.
So to summarize,
Gosh
the
almighty.
Gorgons are holed up in their dungeon, and they will be invaded tomorrow.
Sure.
All right. Well,
Okay, yep.
so we should do something about that, yeah?
Yeah.
That's why they asked for help. But you're not saving the Meduses. You're poisoning the river.
You're damn right we are.
But we got a piece of information there. There won't be any champions protecting anything around the river. They'll all be in a hole.
A hole in the ground.
Killing all the
A
Medusas.
hole in the river.
A hole in the
Oh, this will upset the
river.
balance of power.
It will. Where's our
That might get
the
the Underhulk
Underhulk?
involved.
Yeah.
That'll make their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 light factions and only 2 dark factions. The Umberhulk, or sorry, 3 dark factions.
The Umberhulk would not like that destabilizing.
It's already
Change.
super kind of destabilized. Wow.
Yeah. Umberhulk's not happy about it.
He might swap to our side again. Haha.
Ha
He might. You want to go talk to him?
Yeah, we should talk to him about this. This is getting kind of ridiculous. They're definitely going to kill the Gorgons. I think we should try to change the Umberhulk into a dark faction to balance.
That
And
would
then
be
get him to
an
help us
epic
kill a
move.
dragon.
Well, yeah, we have the lance to kill the dragon.
Oh yeah, we already have a way to kill the dragon.
Yeah.
Anyways, it would be
Yeah,
cool
all,
to do.
all you got to
people
do
with
is get the
Umberhulk.
duct tape to complete the construction,
Yep.
and that's tape made of the
All
finest
we
stuff.
have to do is kill the ducks to make the tape.
Yep.
Kill the ducks.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
D-U-C-K.
For duct tape.
Yeah. To complete the dragon lance, you need duct tape. Tape made of the finest ducks.
Where's the confusion?
This is whack. Duct tape?
You
That's
need
not
ducks
right.
for duct tape. What are you talking
No,
about?
duct tape's a myth. Nothing has that much holding power.
Not until Lord Lortimer tries to figure out the formula.
Who's Mortimer? I've been trying for years.
It's impossible.
Duct tape and WD-40, 2 legendary. One makes everything stop, the other makes everything go.
All fantasy worlds are just post-apocalyptic Earth. You just gotta go far enough.
You gotta go deep
Um,
enough.
Yeah.
You're right.
You guys should read more. What's his name? Gene Grey? No, not Gene Grey.
Yep, Jean Grey, that
Yeah, Gene Wolfe.
Jean Grey? Wait, wasn't that the
Yeah.
Phoenix?
Jean Grey is the Phoenix. That's why I was making the
Nope.
joke.
Don't ask questions. Gene Wolfe, because that's like his whole premise is, there's like a dead technological world underneath the ground. Like every fantasy world is really just set in the super duper crazy far future, right? And all magic is technology, but it's technology that people just don't understand anymore. In any case, cool. That's how I think about fantasy. But we've decided to poison the river, and now you guys want to go save the Medusas or build the lance. I feel like we've had a power struggle, so.
Oh no, we're going to push the river.
Yeah,
but
I
now
owe
we
it to
know where they're
Jonathan.
going to be. Now we can approach it from a safer angle.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the plan? How are we going to poison the river? Or is there more gather information we want to do?
Well, I thought we were going to pivot to poisoning the wells. But river, wells, same thing.
Okay. Really?
I don't have another gather, or a gather roll, I should say.
Just going to go dump candy in the wells. That's the idea.
I mean, that sounds like the best idea to me. I don't know about you guys.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I understand so I know how to narrate it.
Right.
Okay, let's just go around the room. Ben, are you okay with poisoning the wells? Do you have any other
I don't give a
ideas?
shit.
All right, how about you, Danny?
You know, I've already committed this far, and after my whole interaction with the whole fucking
With the king.
with the king, I hope people start accusing him of the things that he says he's not doing.
I mean, he's totally not.
He's totally not doing it, but
Yeah.
I just want to
mean-
see people accuse him.
Now, is this like the regular candy or super atomic warhead candy?
No, this is just regular candy.
It's regular because we couldn't convince him that, we weren't going to stop the war, blah,
Because
blah,
it's
blah.
totally not his plan to have
Yeah.
these.
Okay, let's not go down this rabbit hole where
Yeah.
Or that's not,
Please, I don't want to go down here again.
not what he's all about.
I don't want to get baby,
I don't want to get baby birded again. Please, anything but that.
That's
there's only so much trauma that I can have happen. What's that? Groovy?
what's the effect that candy has on the people?
It's the exact same.
Right.
It makes them really like the fucking lollipop gang.
But that's why I was going to do the ritual
Or
to.
does it?
But he's gonna do something. He's gonna do something with his god and make it do something else. It might do something else, or it might do the same thing in addition to something.
You're
Or-
you're not wrong.
It could just end up bad.
And I'll be honest, it'll
It is
probably
a
come down to how many sixes you get.
You're probably not wrong there either. Except I'm just
And you'll
doing-
roll ones because I know you.
Yeah. You have been missing out on all the sixes I was rolling.
Well, it doesn't happen when it matters. It doesn't happen. It doesn't count.
It's on the speed dial. And
Look,
let's get
I don't care how we do it. Let's just do it. It's like
All right.
8:30. Let's do something.
It is. So, help me understand where we start with this.
Okay.
Like, are we doing a night raid? Doing a day raid? Sneaking in there? Are we like coming down on rocket jetpacks? Is somebody using the giant pole as a pogo stick?
No,
I mean,
no.
someone is, and his name is.
How do we start here?
We'd all ride bikes.
We're gonna ET this bitch up, okay?
If we could take 3 tandem, or we could take 2 tandem bicycles.
What if we infiltrated like their supply chain, like the carriages that bring in food? What if we did like a night raid on them? It's like swap out the food and then.
I am
I'll
going to
just
make
poison
an
the
executive.
river, Danny. What are
Well,
we doing?
I'm going to make an executive decision. We're coming in on 2 tandem bikes.
Great.
I refuse to believe that Lord Mortimer would do 2 tandem bikes when he could bind them together and have one gigantic tandem.
I'd like to imagine that there are two tandem bikes, but there's like a Mad Max styled like Columbine thing in between them.
Okay.
Isn't
Mid
it just,
journey, you got to start up.
isn't it just you, Sportimer, in the driver's seat with all the other 3 characters?
Well, no, you see,
having to pedal?
I need 4 people to pedal, and I need 2 people to steer. That's just how this setup works. Look, there's a method to my madness. It's not a scientific method, but it is a method nonetheless.
All right, Sporty, give me a fortune roll to see how good the bike is.
Okay. Like fortune. Okay, how do I roll a fortune again?
It's on
you
your
can just roll
character.
straight. It's the number of specials.
Oh yeah, it's just the
Yeah.
number of specials I have. Well, I have okay. It doesn't.
It doesn't
Oh,
work.
boy.
Oh wait. Are they side by side bikes? That's what it thinks.
So you've got the 2 tandem
This
bikes.
was a stupid idea. It was a joke.
You've
Why
got
are we
them-
doing this?
You've got them strapped together backwards. So you guys are just
Just
doing
goes circles.
yeah, you're just doing corkscrews, but you know, slowly you're making it closer and closer to Warriors Arts and Crafts. Okay, let's see some engagement.
Garrett, you're making me nervous.
There it is. Oh boy. Okay.
I mean,
As you guys-
is it deadly?
As
Is
you
it
guys-
deadly?
As you guys spiral in closer and closer, you hear the shouts of scouts. One behind you, one in front of you, one to your left, one to your right. It seems like you're surrounded. And you guys have been arguing the whole time because Sporter's like, look, it's working. Just keep pedaling.
This is definitely not working. But I'll defend it to the grave.
Right.
there could be nothing wrong with my
It's too
invention.
late. We've already
We've
this
already
far.
committed to the bit.
We've done so much. Yeah, you get it.
You guys are dizzy as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you hear the shouts, from all around you, you stop and your double vision is slowly sweeping in front of your eyes, and as you look around, you're surrounded by scouts. A few of them hold crossbows pointed at you, and you guys are all disoriented and dizzy,
I'll just
sitting
go
off
home.
these fucked up bikes. What do you do?
Cry.
Okay, fuck it. I
Right.
point my mega monster projector at Zane.
Your mega monster projector, okay?
Yes, I have a tier 3 item that we created last session to fill my what's it called? My prototype. To be my prototype for now.
The mega monster creator, okay.
Yeah.
And you're pointing it at Zane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't that make him blind, deaf, and dumb?
It might
I
make
believe
him
it
blind, deaf,
does.
and dumb, but it also might make me blind, deaf, and dumb.
No, I think it
I-
makes
I-
you blind.
I think
deaf,
it's
and dumb.
yeah. I just wrote removes all senses,
Yeah.
but I think yeah. Can I do a tinker to see how scary he looks, or how that works, or what?
I mean, if you're just gonna try to shoot it at me, then yeah, I think Tinker would make sense.
Sweet. I'm going. I'm gonna use my monster science ability and go hard.
Okay. Cannot resist.
I never. Resistance for losers. Oh, that's too many.
Say, Jesus Christ.
20. Just
I'm gonna
That's
have
the
to
right
20,
amount.
20 d6, Garrett.
All right. It would have increased. Don't forget, it gets increased effect too. Yeah.
Increased effect. Okay. Zane.
Tier 3.
Zane, you start to grow. Grow uncontrollably. Your vest gets very tight around your chest before it just bursts away.
No, my mom made the nest.
It's okay. It's all an illusion. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Your guitar grows with you. You tower 30 feet above the ground. You're a fucking giant, bro.
Dude, I'm huge.
You raise your hands above the head, looking around. I mean, the feeling of power, just pure, like you're big. You could.
I'm a
destroy
real
anything.
ogre.
You go blind. You go deaf, and you can't taste anything or smell.
Well,
Yeah, and Sportimer, same thing happens to you.
It starts running in circles while he's still holding down the button on like on the projector thing.
Zane, you feel some pinprick. These are crossbow bolts. They hit you, right? In your
No, he
back
doesn't. He
side,
does
your
not feel those.
front side.
You're right.
Oh, that's
He
true.
doesn't have
You
a
did-
sense of touch.
He
He
doesn't
has no
feel
senses.
shit.
He feels nothing.
And all he feels is the fucking music. Go wild, Bane.
And yeah, you take no damage from the the onslaught of crossbow bolts. The giant distraction of Zane getting big, it's pulled the attention of all of the guards that have ambushed you guys. You have a moment to do something before they notice that you're still there. What do you want to do? And specifically, I'm looking at Polypheus. Kristen.
What would I like to do?
Survive.
Well, survive is a great plan. Not denying it. Do you have any ideas, Polly?
Right. How were we? We were on a cart, right?
I posted a photo in like
You guys just got off of your tandem bike, right?
yeah. We were on this tandem bike.
The tandem bike really sucked. Made you dizzy. And you guys got ambushed.
Which is why I'm going to kick off.
Hold on. Sportimer,
Okay, never mind.
Lord Sportimer, used his his monster projector to make Zane.
Oh, I know. I heard the whole thing. I was just
Yeah.
trying to figure my mind what we came in here on.
Oh, gotcha.
I've been here the whole time. So, we came here on a tandem bike, which is why I'm going to kick and smash the center of the bike to the bar, holding it together, so that it's only two wheels. Then, using my incredible leg strength as a cyclops, I'm going to attempt to roll everybody out of the way, picking them up as I go, with the exception of Zane the Bane, who is a giant and I can no longer fit on the bike. I'm going to attempt to ride into the crowd.
He's a madman.
Okay.
Can't be stopped.
He can't be stopped.
What action? Yeah. And do you want to use a heart or
Do I have a heart? Let me see.
or
If I do,
Any-
abso-friggin-lutely.
any dark bargains for anybody? As-
I'll use the dark heart, and
Okay.
it's going to be smashed because I am smashing on those pedals.
All right. Any bargains?
Thinking.
He accidentally kidnaps one of the soldiers on our way out. he forgets that he can't grab me, so he's just like looking for like the next body, and he just like picks up like a soldier and he like just takes him.
I will accept it.
I love that. That's a great idea. Okay,
Okay.
I'm down. I will use the dark heart to increase one extra die, and the other one to increase effect.
Okay.
Here we go. So bonus, one die.
Oh no.
I mean, you win some, you lose some. You just gotta,
You know, sometimes life sucks.
sometimes you just roll badly. Yeah, that's right?
So you smash the tandem bike in half, taking one half, and with your incredibly powerful thighs, you start to pump pedals. You snag Lord Sportimer, throw him on the back. Tristan gets hooked up in one of your arms. He goes right behind you, right? And then you reach down and grab what you think is Zane, but it's actually a soldier. Put him right in front of you, in between your thighs, and you pedal. You pedal to the maximum amount. The chain explodes, throwing shrapnel everywhere. Everybody's gonna take 2 shock, brains and guts,
Except me.
except you, Zane. You don't. feel anything.
Fuck yeah, boys.
Well, also, I'm 30 feet tall. I'm not on the bike.
So repeat the shock areas, Garrett.
Brains, guts.
I would like to resist guts.
Same.
Well, you resist the consequences as a whole, right?
Okay, I'd like to resist the consequence as a whole.
Right. So how do you resist?
Okay,
Shrapnel from this exploding chain, tearing into your skeletal form.
You're right that I did lose my. Let me think. I would like to use for my supply. No, that's not gonna help me. Okay, I would like to just roll from the explosion to try to twist and
Okay.
dodge.
Yeah, doing the good old dodge roll.
Yep.
What action goes with the good old dodge roll?
Finesse goes with the good old dodge roll. Here we go. Nope.
Who knows? That's going to be 3 stress.
Yep.
You will partially resist, which means you're going to keep your guts, and you can remove the brains. So you should only have shocking guts.
Gotcha.
Okay. Polypheus, you said you wanted to also resist?
Yeah, so when this happens, I realize that this is going to be very bad, and I do a quick calculation of where those pieces of shrapnel are going to fly, and I hide behind Tristan, using scan to try to figure it out in my mind.
He's using my body to soak the damage, as it were. As any good person would.
Okay. What action you think fits with that?
Scan.
Do it.
I did. 4.
You done it. 4. So 2 stress.
Okay.
And let's see. You can remove your guts. Shock. You will only have shock and brains. Sportimer, did you want to resist? Lord Sporty. Are you here, Sporty?
Splotty has died.
That's what it appears. Well, I guess you don't get to resist, Sporty. I'll just... Oh, hey, you've already got fucking shock across all your shit, Sportimer. Okay. The bike falls over after the chain explodes. And the unruly Zane the Bane in between your thighs, Polypheus, whips around and he has a dagger. This is actually a soldier, not Zane the Bane. He surprises you. That dagger is going straight for your chest. What do you do?
Dun dun dun.
Who's the dagger going to?
To you, Polypheus, your dark bargain was you picked up a soldier. That soldier was in between your thighs on the bike. When the bike explodes and falls over, he kind of executes a quick move. He's like rolling over. He's got a dagger out. It's coming straight for you.
Oh shit. Well, I guess I will try to smash him in the face, try to knock him off the bike.
Okay.
No dark
Smash away. Yeah, dark bargains. Anybody?
Nope.
Oh,
He already said
Nope and nope.
that's not
This is
good.
one thing Polypheus likes. Going in raw, and he's used to consequences.
That's not good, Polypheus. Your smash, is easily thrown aside. You know, some people may skip leg day. You never skip leg day.
But do skip our day.
You do skip our day.
them
dagger
legs. They
goes-
soaked it all.
Yeah, that dagger goes deep into your chest. You're gonna take shock in the muscles and guts and be bloodied.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Tristan,
Mm-hmm.
you just saw Polypheus get fucking stabbed in the chest on this exploded bike. You guys have all fallen over.
Right.
Zane the Bane is like reaching around. Like he seems to be saying something, but you know it's hard to
It's
tell.
not coherent.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. What are you doing, Tristan?
You know, seeing all that, I would like to head towards a well. Just like scatter towards a well. Just so I can at
okay.
least poison one well.
You're just gonna try to run from the ambush. Okay. What action do you think fits with that?
I'm gonna skulk, stealthily running away.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Let's see the dice. Unless
A
you have
5.
a dark bargain or something. Okay. You're able to get out from the immediate fighting, right?
Yep.
All the chaos is going on, and you're just trying to stay as small as possible to get people away.
Yeah.
You make your way deeper into the ruins, and you see what appears to be a well. It's got a bucket, like a little pulley system, big old rope, and standing next to it is what appears to be a knight, not a guard, but a knight, who's
Right.
drinking from the well. He hasn't noticed you quite yet. Actually, with your 5, he just noticed you.
Oh no. Okay.
So you have the initiative here. We're just going to continue with your thread for a second.
Okay.
You got the initiative. What would you like to do?
I would like to. What?
What?
What did you... I have no idea what you said.
I said I whispered drown him.
Yeah, I'm not really a strength-based character. Just in case. My name's not Bumble, but so I would like to strike him with pain in his chest with a invocation. I'm just looking for my Telegram download here real quick
Okay.
to tell you. I think it's a tier 2.
Let's see. I can find it real quick.
Slow death. The soldier with an arrow in their chest gasp for breath.
Okay, slow death. Going for slow death.
Yes.
All right.
Let's see.
So that's a tier 2, so you lose a die for casting a tier 2 spell, and then I believe you have shock in your guts, which
Yeah.
lose you another die.
But then it says then it clears after this one. Shock, take -1d on the next roll, then clears.
Okay, good enough.
So this is -2. And you know,
Oh no.
but hey, at least the fucking guts shock is gone for now. I won't at least die this second.
Nobody's gonna die, probably.
No, I'll die. Trust.
The knight pulls out his sword
Mhm.
And as you cast your spell on him, it seems like something about his armor just disrupts your spell.
Yep.
He continues charging forward, hacking you. You are going to take some damage
Mhm.
to the muscles in the guts.
Yep.
And if you don't want to resist that, we can move over to Zane.
I would like to.
You want to resist it, or
I want to, as he comes down with his, in essence, hatchet on me, use something called sneak, sneakily producing my rusty shield that slowly breaks apart, but also causes weapons to slowly degrade as well.
Oh, okay. So you're going to try to use your shield to defend yourself?
Yep.
Makes sense. What action you think? Or,
Like I said,
puts this out?
I was sneakily grabbing, like under
Okay.
my fine clothes.
Yeah. So give it a roll.
A 5, thank fucking goodness. 1 stress.
Okay, it's 2 stress.
2 stress, okay.
Yeah, 2 stress, and you will take shots, shock only to your guts.
Okay.
And let's see. Now we go to Zane the Maid.
Good luck.
Yo.
Zane, you're blind, you're deaf,
I'm dumb.
you're dumb. I mean, not dumb completely. I mean, you got your guitar in your hands. You know that. You also feel big, like really big.
I'm just gonna smash in my surroundings. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm panicking.
Okay, going on a rampage.
Going on a rampage.
So before you go on a rampage, roll me fortune, and this is going to determine how many of your friends you hit. If you fail, you hit all your friends.
Good news is you can't hit me. I'm too far away.
Oh boy, looks like he can.
I'm too far away.
I would like.
So the way I'm going to handle this is, then you will definitely hit at your friends. When you guys are getting hit at, you'll have a chance of an action. Not like just a resistance roll, so you don't have to immediately resist this. You'll have to fail your action before something that you have to resist comes up. So, and that's because I don't really want to do PvP style stuff, right? Like, this is just Zane going mad. So as Zane goes mad, Zane. What action?
Well, it's a rampage. It's a
Alright.
smash.
All right, let's see it. Any dark bargains, dark hearts you want to use?
No, I think I'm good. I got 5. Holy shit! Everybody's rolling terrible tonight.
Yeah. So Zane, you start to smash, whack, 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 all around you. These blows are coming down in and around your heads, Polypheus, Tristan, and Sportimer. Sportimer. Are you here, Sportimer?
What's up?
You're about to die.
So, as these blows come down, like I said, I'm going to give you guys an action to do something.
I'm deaf and blind.
Oh, you're deaf and blind, Sportimer. Oh, jeez, that makes it.
I got
tough.
this.
Okay. What are you doing?
I am going. I see. So I am a bloody mess, right? But I see
You
our
are.
genius leader, Lord Splortimer, about to be stepped on by his own creation.
Whoa, when did
I'm
we
gonna-
decide that?
Well,
Huh?
yes. You're the leader.
No, what?
Yep. We voted when you weren't here.
Polyphilus cannot allow this to happen. So he stands up, and in a great burst of strength, he springs forward, hopefully picking up Lord Sportimer and rolling to the side and hiding behind a rock.
Nice. What action?
I'm going to say this time it's a skulk, because I'm not only trying to avoid a giant stomping on the ground that I don't know if he's deaf, dumb, or blind, but also the many soldiers that are attacking.
Makes sense. Anybody have a bargain or a heart for him?
So he's like trying to swap himself with
No, he's
the
trying
enemy.
to.
No,
He's trying to do the classic, grab the girl out of the street and roll
Ah,
save. Yeah.
Tuck and
Okay.
roll.
Carry me like a football.
I'll use a dark heart.
You'll use a heart. Okay. Doesn't sound like there's any bargains, so.
Yeah.
You ready?
Go.
Oh boy, that works perfectly. Narrate for me.
I stand up. Polyphilus rises from the ground, blood pouring all around him in a giant puddle. His bleary eyes make out the form of a giant foot about to step on a suddenly incapacitated Lord Sportimer. My incredible thighs tense into action and push off the ground, creating an entire smoke screen behind me of, dust screen behind me, obscuring the view from everyone else on the battlefield. Racing at incredible speeds, I pick up Lord Sportimer, do a flip in the air, and land behind a rock. I tap him softly on the shoulder, even though he can't hear me, to try to give him some sort of comfort so that he knows that he's safe.
His body instinctively relaxes.
Polypheus, take a dark heart for that move. So Polypheus and Sportimer are out of danger. Tristan, unfortunately, you are not.
Well, not yet.
Had-
We're about to see.
yeah. What do you do? Is Zane just goes mad and starts, mashing everything.
So I would like to dive behind the guard and, pretty much mountain climb, kick the guy towards, the punch that's coming for me.
Nice. What action?
I'm trying to skulk.
Okay. Let's see your mountain climb kick.
It's a
As it's
5.
called. Hey, that works. Your kick connect with his tinder bits.
Mhm.
And as the guard crumples and screams, you're able to slide behind a rock, taking cover as bits of dirt, and, other like chipped rock and like bits of guard go flying past your rock.
Right.
Zane is just blasting away out there. It seems like he's destroying the entire ambush force. If
Jambi.
we're here. He would understand that they're yelling retreat, retreat. But
Well,
since he's not here, you guys don't understand that.
I think they're saying something about teeth.
I think they're saying something about the giant that's destroying everything.
Yeah, you guys are both, all three of you, kind of hidden behind this rock. There's shit just blasting by, whizzing by around you, as Zane is just going nuts.
you gotta, when's the next time I'm gonna be 30 feet tall?
And as you figure out what you're going to do next, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
I mean, we can do this whenever you want, Danny. So, y'all been playing Diablo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What y'all playing as?
Sorcerer.
See, I'm doing the druid in my solo right now.
I got like a level 21 druid. They're pretty fun.
I'm having fun with it. I'm doing like an overpower thing right now, or not, like going werebear and doing big blue numbers.
What is the blue numbers?
The
What are
blue numbers overpower. The yellow numbers are criticals.
I still don't.
Overpower is like a mini of like a crit that's determined when you have like your fortify plus your health a certain percentage higher than the enemy you're hitting. Like overall like health or something like that.
That's needlessly complicated.
Yeah, I don't know the specifics. I think it's a little more complicated than that. Well, when it procs, but that's what it is. Those are overpower numbers. You can do. There are like abilities in there that like will make your next hit an overpower attack too.
I'm doing ice Phase.
Complicated.
It's powerful as fuck.
Lightning.
I'm doing a lightning.
I was doing ice in mine. On my sorcerer. I'm also doing a necromancer within our. We have like a 3-player game going, and it is rough. The necro feels like it needs some work. It just doesn't feel as strong as the other classes.
What kind of necro are you playing? Do you think it might be the build?
There. I've tried a couple different things so far. The thing I found working the best is bone right now. But like, I don't know. They apparently they nerfed the shit out of the minions before they released the game from beta, and like I can't get them to do shit. And I've tried the shadow build, and I really was having fun, but it makes the whole screen pitch black, and then you can't see anything, which is annoying for the people you're playing with.
That sucks. Has anyone tried the rogue?
Yeah,
Danny's doing the
I play the rogue. I'm doing like a melee rogue.
And I'm back. Okay.
Welcome
Welcome back.
So last we left this, Zane was doing fucking
A rampage.
whirlwinds and destroying all the guards. Everybody else is kind of huddled behind rocks. Okay, so let's zoom back in on you, Zane.
Yo.
You hear the death.
Yep.
It starts to die down. Every smash you give doesn't give rise to screams.
No, he's deaf. He doesn't hear it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he can still feel the vibe. Oh no, he can't because he has
can't-
no
he
senses
can't-
at all.
He has
Oh
no
my God.
senses. He's deafened, blinded, and he has no feeling. He's a raging monstrosity that has no sense of direction.
Hulk smash.
It must
Okay.
be insanely frightening to behold.
Right.
Like a Kyle at a college party who's had like 11 Four Locos.
11 more locos. Goddamn.
And he's just like a bunch of cocaine.
All the cocaine.
Cocaine and PCP. Just shoved it up his nose.
Got a gallon.
Dude, I've seen somebody jump straight through a plate glass window on PCP. It was fucking frightening.
Damn. I've never seen PCP in real life.
Seen ketamine. Ketamine doesn't make you do that. It just makes you sit there like a weirdo.
In any case, there are ketamine clinics, by the way. Corporate ketamine clinics.
Yeah, it's taken off really as like an antidepressant thing.
Anyway, so what's the plan? What's happening?
I'm rampaging.
I can't see.
You know, I feel like Zane is rampaging. Lord Splormer, you can't see, but inside your mind, you have this vision. It's like some kind of geometric, polydodecahedral kind of, a vision in your mind. And inside each one of those carefully measured sides, you see a solution, a way out, a way to restore your senses.
I just have to move my thumb. It's not hard.
So, would you
I'm
like
just
to-
counting, I imagine. Like counting like to 500 or something, like Mississippi.
Okay.
Like, I think I just do this for a predetermined period of time.
All right. What
And then
action
I
do you
let
think
go.
that is?
How long has it been?
You're the one that's been counting.
Well, I'm also dissociated. Oh, that's not true. I'm not dissociated. I'm just senseless.
I mean, these
Okay.
are the risks of these devices.
Okay, well, I
so-
stopped holding the button now.
Okay. Like
For
I
what
said,
it's worth.
what action do you think that is?
I don't. It'd technically be ceasing the use. It would shrink Danny and it would end the thing. I think is how that works.
That is. What I'm saying is I want to roll to see if it works.
Oh.
I'm back.
Are you sure the Tinker roll to use the device correct, like fully succeeding, doesn't cover the device working as intended?
I think not always, but in this particular case, you had a roll for making it work and then a roll for making it end. It may not always work this way. These devices are unpredictable.
I move lift my thumb.
All right,
Okay.
what have I missed?
Well, Sporterman is trying to end his insensitude. What action is moving your thumb? I
Alright,
need to
already
see
rolled.
dice. Yeah. Oh, you rolled Tinker. Okay. You slow start to come out of it. Your senses are returning, but they're not all returning at the same time, and sometimes they go off even after they returned. So, like, you can see out of your left eye, and then your right eye, and then your left eye, and then either eye, and then your right eye, and your ability to talk is somewhat impaired, as you lose feeling in your throat and tongue. You're in a transitional period. It's going to take maybe another few minutes to fully end it. The same thing is happening to you.
Ah. My
But
giant
that means you're
rampage is
shrinking
over.
slowly. That means you get to see a little bit and feel a little bit while you're still big.
Yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna last, so now I'm gonna run.
Briefly.
Okay. If you're gonna run, Zane, what action do you think that is?
I mean, I imagine it'd be like a finesse thing, since like it's still hard to see.
And control your body.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
Okay. If you get a 6, you'll make it all the way into the army camp. And if you don't, then, well, you don't.
Yeah, okay.
Bargains or hearts?
I have no dark hearts.
Sorry, I've been running dry on the well for dark bargains.
They follow me back to wherever I go.
I have a dark bargain for you.
All right.
Your griffin friend makes an appearance.
All right. This works out my favor. This is my return, my time to shine and steal the griffin. I'm in.
You son of a bitch.
All right. Oh, no.
Fuck. God damn it.
Arthur's here to fuck your shit up.
Yeah, and you fell.
damn
And
it.
you didn't get away.
Zane, as you
Life
you know,
sucks.
as you try to dash your way and move towards the well, your legs just aren't working right. One's shrinking a little faster than the other. your eyeballs aren't shrinking at the same rate, which, by the way, is quite painful.
This
By the-
invention is useless. It's a detriment.
By the time you get back to your normal size, you are absolutely battered, disoriented, and that's when you hear as a griffin grabs both of your shoulders and starts to lift you into the sky. The
What are we here
griffin-
for again?
The griffin looks down at you and he says, "I told you I'd be back.
The griffin can talk?
Welcome to
He's
your
like a fucking
death."
horse.
And he starts pumping his wings, taking you higher and higher into the sky. You get the distinct sense that he's gonna drop you to murder you.
I'm gonna hold on to his legs that are holding me.
Are you gonna scream the whole time?
You grip tight and scream. Let's go back down to the ground. Tristan, you're at the well. You just got chopped by a fucking knight. The knight looks like he's probably going to take another chop at you. What would you like to do?
Are you sure? Because the knight got
yeah,
beat the shit out of by giant Zane.
Well...
Because I pushed him into
kinda-
that.
Oh, okay, did I miss something?
Yeah, because I skulked. I, pretty much kicked him in the balls as I went behind him. And
Right.
Zane was pummeling, towards all three of us.
Oh, and you wanted to kick him in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go with that. Yeah, he got fucking smashed. He's not a problem anymore. There's a well in front of you. What do you do?
Okay. I would just like to poison the well and get the fuck out of here.
Let's
That's
leave.
all I want to do.
This
That's all I want
sucks.
to do. It's just poison the well and get the fuck out of here.
Okay, well, you've been able to carry one, medium-sized sack of the candy with you. The wheelbarrow is pretty heavy. If you want to flashback to make sure you have the wheelbarrow
Nope.
full of candy with you, it'll cost you 2 stress.
I have
Otherwise,
no
it's
stress to
just
give.
Okay, well, it's a small sack of candy then.
That's fine. I would also like to.
One could say you have infinite stress to give it if you look at it slightly differently.
Yeah, but then I could potentially eat all the candy because I'm now potentially addicted
Not
to candy.
feral.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I will say this. Going feral is not a death sentence. You shouldn't be that afraid of it.
Mhm.
And I will punish if you don't drive it like a car. Right?
Yeah. So, like last time, I literally had 3 choices, and one was run away, get incinerated by the dragon named Barry, or,
His name is Schmurg.
yeah, Barry.
No, Schmurg. Schmurg.
Barry.
I can't pronounce Schmirk. I'm just saying his name's Barry. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I know what you want. I don't speak your language, man.
Yeah.
Barry.
Dude, Schmurg is pissed.
Smirk doesn't even know.
Ooh,
talk
I don't
shit
know who
about
that
him.
is. We established we don't know who that is.
I'm just yelling out to my deity right now. It's like I don't know who the fuck that is. You're telling me information I don't know.
We're gonna hell.
But
Schmurg is mad.
he can be pissed at me. I don't know who he is in character. Yeah, I just want to use the bag of poison I have, and then anything else that I think I might need for the ritual of, poisoning this well.
Dumping the bag of poison in is probably a very good first step to the ritual of poisoning the well. So yeah, you dump it in.
Mhm.
How do you get out of here? You can see there's humans everywhere. Now that you notice, it's pretty creepy.
I would like to cast fog. It is a
And run.
and run away because I've done Crevice's bidding of poisoning the well to cause pain and suffering for this army.
Okay. So fog is what?
Tier 2.
Two. Okay.
Yep. So it'd be.
Minus one there, and then I believe you have shocking guts.
Yep. So -2, and then I'll clear the shock.
Yeah.
It's a 5. That's all I've been rolling
right.
tonight, by the way, guys. 5s and 3s.
So, Tristan, your fog spell poof, fires off at your feet, and for a moment it just kind of spins around like a smoke bomb, and then it starts to really go, and you're like, you start running.
Yes.
Pocket the consequence here.
Yeah. That sounds
but-
great. Lovely
Yeah.
time.
Let's head back to Polypheus. Polypheus, Zane the Bane is starting or has shrunk down to normal size and then got immediately picked up by a griffin who is now flying off
I just
into the
have
sky.
one friend I just cannot abandon another. So I grab Lord Schmorderwer's pole.
I do have a plan,
another
by
one.
the way.
And I'm going to extend the pole out so that Zane the Bane can grab it and slide down.
Okay.
Zane, you're in the grip
I have
of this
bad news,
griffin.
guys.
Okay. Hear me
I
out.
don't have the pole.
Sorry,
Well, then
what?
I have
I,
the pole.
I had like a fucking bad thing happen and like I lost it as like a dark bargain.
Oh, that's right. You can't. Yeah, you can't.
I don't
really
have it right
own
now.
that phone
Someone else
anymore,
has
yeah.
it at the moment.
I
He's
think
not
it's
here.
that I'd be carrying it.
Okay, you got
Um,
the pole, Polypheus.
So,
I'm in a game.
The pole extends. Zane, as you are struggling in the claws of this griffin, you see the pole extend up, and it's like right beneath you.
Busy.
You just have to reach out and grab it, but it's kind of shaking about a bit because the higher you get, the longer the pole gets. It's slightly wobbly. It's this shit's sketch as hell. What are you doing?
all right. You said drive it like a stolen car. We're about to steal a motherfucking car. I am going to rage and pull myself onto the back of the griffin.
Oh shit. Okay.
You didn't expect this, did you?
Yeah. You know what? For driving it like a stolen car, take a dark heart.
Stolen car, engage.
What? Would you like to spin a dark heart?
Yeah. Okay. So I can spend. I'm spending stress to perform an incredible feat of strength.
Right, and that's what allows you to get on the back of the
Okay, so that's like the effect.
That's what makes it not zero effect. Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Whew.
Wait,
Crit.
All right, Zane. Narrate what happens, and then I will narrate a bonus.
Zane starts having like flashbacks at the sitting monks when he's like failed to steal a griffin. It's the same griffin. He's reliving it all inside his head, and he starts just going into a blind rage. And he just starts thinking, "No, not again. I will not lose. This griffin is mine." And so he's already holding the griffin's legs that are holding him, and he's gonna just using strength pull himself like a lat pull down, and he's gonna like grab around the griffin and hug it, mount it, and then just start like grabbing its wings, trying to like steer the griffin.
Okay. As you do this, the giant extendy pole below pokes right into the griffin's.
Right.
Yeah, and the griffin is like, oh, and flaps harder and harder. You're able to control his wings, and eventually you get your hands on the reins that are still attached to it. This griffin is known as LLC, and he is yours now.
Yes.
You have
I
conquered
did
him, but he hates you.
it.
I mean,
How much stress do I take?
Stress. Okay, so you used an ability that takes stress, right?
Yes.
Let me see. That was rage. 2 stress.
Okay. Cool.
Sweet.
But LLC, you effectively tamed him with your crit there.
Yes. Sick. Perfect.
But he hates you,
Ah, wow.
like a lot.
I just start patting him on the head. It's okay. I'll take care of you.
His eyes narrow, and you swear you can hear him saying, "The generations above me, when we develop opposable thumbs, we will do this only so that we can hold a gun to shoot your children."
Oh, it's okay, you dumb animal. One day.
Can't
One
understand what
day.
he's saying. He said I think he said he loves you.
Oh, you did? Oh, see, you're the best.
All right. I think that is that everything? Did we resolve? I think
Yeah,
so.
let's go home.
yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm done.
So you guys are on your way back home. And that's when you hear the heavy bass of dragon wings
Oh, Barry!
no.
Barry's in the air, guys.
cutting through the air. It's a patrol from Schmerg.
Okay, I know what to do.
He's gonna be here very soon.
I know what to do, boys.
Yeah.
I'd like to lead a group tinker action in order to apply my potion of invisibility, but walking really loudly to the whole party by vaporizing it in the air. I want us all to go invisible till he passes.
Done.
That's a move.
Okay. You said it's Tinker?
Yeah.
So group action. Right?
yeah, I'm down for Tinker.
Inca?
Oh,
That's my last
get
invisible.
wrecked, son. I told you, nothing but 3s and 5s.
It's okay. Zane got a 6 though.
Yep. So that's
Cool.
a 6 total. You will take 1 stress there.
I got it.
Well, that's my last one of those potions. So, move that from my sheet. You did well.
You guys are all invisible, but now incredibly loud.
We just gotta wait. We're stuck here for a bit.
Well,
Every step you take, it's like
Every
I'm
breath we
flying.
Oh well, I guess the you know that's the other thing. We just got to be invisible long enough for the dragon to chase Zane away. Nah. Zane and his griffin are invisible too. I imagine.
if you land, Zane, you can be invisible. If you want to keep flying and have the dragon chase you, then we can do that.
Oh, I don't want that. I still have PTSD from Furlick. We have a lance. We just need to go get the lance.
Okay, you guys make it home.
Yay.
Now that you're home, tell you what, why don't we do a very quick downtime, and then I am interested what's going on with Furlick. I think it would be interesting to do a little like Furlick biopic where you guys play different characters, and we, figure out what Furlick is doing in a faraway and strange land. Would you guys be down with that?
Sure.
Maybe. Let's do our
Furlick, are you okay?
Just remind me who Furlick is, because it's been forever.
Danny's old character that thought it was a Cyclops, but like he used the picture of a
werewolf.
werewolf.
I actually know. I was just making a joke.
Okay.
Because he's been gone
He's been
forever.
gone for like a year now.
In essence, in game, he's like, I was with this group, and then I left, never to be seen again.
I was with them for one day.
Was it really one session that you had Furlick?
Yes.
And then he instantly got Word out of it.
Instantly got fucked.
That's right.
That's why I was like, who the fuck are you?
I remember that. Oh yes, Lord Splodimer remembers that guy. He worked at the sisters, right?
Yeah, the sisters. That's right.
Sisters. Furlick. He was a wolfman, right? Definitely.
He claimed to be a wolfman. I just remember that.
No, I
part.
think he claimed to be a cyclops.
Oh, that's right. He claimed to be a cyclops.
He
I'm
was
just a normal Cyclops.
he was a beholder, right? He had one eye, but he was huge. No, that doesn't sound right. I don't remember him at all. Downtime? Do we get money? Hey, do we get loot rolls for that?
You do indeed.
Clear
So,
the stress. Boom.
Yep. Let's start with. We'll start with Zane Bane. So 2 loot rolls.
Oh, nice. Let's see, 2d6.
2d6. Yeah.
Oh,
Look
nice.
at that, you 60 motherfucker.
Nice.
So. Mundane or valuable item from the loot. You get to choose what it is.
Ooh, I get to choose a piece of loot?
Mm-hmm.
I want an item of some sort. I don't know what kind of item. I just have max gold right now.
I can roll an item for you if you like.
Yeah, if you'd be oh so kind.
You motherfucker. You rolled a 66.
Let's go. I hope that's good.
Yeah. Okay. You get the harvesting axe.
It's still a tier 1 item, though.
That's a tier 3 item.
Okay, that's not how this works. You said specifically.
Oh, you're right. Oh, you know what?
He
You're
gets
right.
a tier 1 item off the pile,
It's-
or he gets,
yeah, it's a mundane. Let me roll a 60.
the 660 would be like the last option on the tier 1 list.
Yeah. So you know what? I think Ben is correct. So instead of
Lame.
the harvesting axe, which would make your guitar give you a huge burst of power, we're gonna go with the soul flask. It hangs around your neck on a hemp necklace. It can hold a single soul, but if there's a soul in there, he's gonna like constantly be annoying you, talking and making noise.
Oh, lovely.
So soul flask.
Holds a single soul.
How do you fill the flask?
In them buck cheeks. He's got to clamp them down.
That was not in the plan.
Oh, Phil, not Phil. Gotcha.
So, how do you fill it? You know, it's kind of like, think like Ghostbusters.
Danny,
Yo.
private later.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on. So Danny, you get 1 downtime.
Cool. I would like to hire a minion.
Good idea.
Yep.
So I will just make sure to get your minions back live. Are you keeping speaker? Or do you wanna?
Yeah, I'm keeping speaker.
Okay. And then that I believe, unless you want to spend gold, actually.
Are we building anything right now?
No,
Oh, I
we're
want to
good.
build a room for LLC.
We're moving fast. Come back to it. Polypheus. Which is what I'm saying is I'd like to try to get to the first skid if we can do it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So Polypheus, the 3 and 2. you get a dark heart. If you cannot accept a dark heart, you can give it to your minion. Otherwise, you will overdo it.
I'll take the dark.
Nice. Moving on. Let's go to Tristan. Okay, with your 55, you can take 1 gold, or spend it on revelry, which means take a dark heart.
Well,
or give it to your minions.
I have no gold, so I'll take the gold.
Okay. Let's go to finally Sporty. Sportums. Mr. Sports.
Roll me a random mundane item.
Okay.
$61.
You get another spider silk loot.
Cool.
This is the loot that draws in spiders when you play it.
That Bumble used effectively.
Yeah, but they're hostile to you as well.
Okay, cool. Do we do experience 2 right now?
You know what? Yeah, let's do experience.
Okay, cool. Did we make master? Was it our master plan session?
Did you make progress on your master plan?
I don't know.
The master plan right now is to kill the dragon.
No.
I don't know what that entails.
We did
wouldn't
not
roll
make
the
the
spear.
lance, and we didn't kill the dragon.
Okay, so got it. What did we do today?
We poisoned a well.
Why?
To save the Medusas.
Why? Okay, moving on. Okay, I will take a point for using my new invention for the first time.
Sure, you can have it.
Word.
And actually, shouldn't that tick the clock by some amount?
Oh yeah, that should take the clock by 1. Let me double check. Actually, oh no, anytime you make a dire roll using it.
You know, it was a dire roll.
All right, word. And yeah, let's click it by once.
Boom, it's ticked.
Tick that motherfucker. That's all.
Okay, so we'll just go backwards through the order. So we'll go back to Tristan.
I will just take the 1 XP
For what?
for acting like a monster by, poisoning the well.
You did what you set out to do. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's go to Polypheus.
I'm sorry. I
XP.
stepped-
XP.
Oh,
XP.
okay. My bad. All right, so I definitely get a wicked because I am all sorts of bloodied.
And you done fucked yourself up for sure.
Did progress on master plan? Sure. Is it? What is the master
Negative.
plan?
Negative.
Negative. Okay.
Oh, what's the bloody trigger?
That's wretched.
Replaced driving like stolen chariot. How about a stolen tandem bicycle?
I can't deny that.
Didn't really act like a monster. I felt more heroic this time, so that's all I get.
Okay. And finally, Zane.
Alright, let's see. What do I get? No reckless. We didn't make progress on the master plan. Did I drive it like it was stolen? I quite literally stole a griffin. I think that counts.
You did steal a griffin, which could be construed for a car, possibly, in some interpretations. Yeah, sure, take it.
You acted like a monster. Used your gear or supply in creative ways. So just the one.
I mean, I think you kind of berserked on all of your friends That's
I
excellent.
did do that.
Yep, there was that thing where you almost killed us all.
You guys would have been fine.
I mean, some of us would have been.
We're all
I-
replaceable, really.
I mean, really, yeah.
Look, you get XP for that, and as the leader of the Lottery Pop Guild would say is, I'm not saying you should do it, but just, maybe do that, and you'll get XP. That's not what I said, though.
That guy can go fuck himself. Just want to put that out there. He can go fuck himself. I'm not saying that's what he does, but he should.
He was a very defensive old man.
Some might say too defensive.
I think he was projecting a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. I think he was.
just a little, you think?
Just a little projective. Yeah.
I don't know. Someone should be concerned about him. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Not saying, just say.
Yes.
You get it. Understood.
Mhm.
All right. What's next?
Now we go to Furlick.
My boy.
Furlick,
How have you been?
Furlick, you have been spending months in this monastery. You're getting healing. You get the sense that the sisters know you're kind of a monster, right? But in your non-werewolf form, you just look like a dude with one eye in his forehead.
And I'm just a normal dude. Don't
I mean,
worry about it.
a normal, very disfigured dude. Yes.
Yeah. What's the problem here?
But you get the sense that some of the nurses know what's up. And actually, it's weird. As you've stayed here for months, some patients, like, they come in, they seem healthy, but then they just kind of disappear. You never see them again. I mean, like, nothing nefarious is going on here. Not obviously.
Nothing could possibly be bad about that.
The nurses, they're all very stoic, and they give you the gruel, they give you the care you need. I mean, when they take blood, it's a little aggressive sometimes. You think, like, do they really have to stab you like that? But
Do you guys really need this much blood? You guys have been taking my blood every day, like 4 times a day. I'm getting concerned about what it's being used for.
So now we're gonna assign the other roles. We've got 3 of us. Are we still all here in the game for this?
I'm here.
Okay, Groovy.
I'm here.
Yeah, Danny. Oh wait, no, Danny is good. Danny.
I'm like, why don't you shut up and have another donut? That's my sassy nurse.
Exactly. So, Ben, you are the sassy nurse.
When am I gonna get discharged? I've been here like a while. I'm like feeling pretty okay now. I have a places to go back to.
I don't know, honey. Let me take your temperature. I pull out the.
I'm good.
thermometer.
I just want to leave.
Let's go to Groovy. Groovy,
I stick it up his butt.
Groovy, what is your NPC for this?
For Furlick's stay in the monastery.
Yeah. You're one of the evil nurses. Like, some kind of seriously devious thing going on. Like, you guys are killing patients. You know that Furlick is a werewolf, right? Like, you guys are some evil fucking nuns, okay? Like, the evil nuns.
Oh, none. No, sir. I'm the father, of course. I've come to read last rites.
Oh God, is it Nikolai?
Nikolai?
Jay, you are
Not
now
in that
Father-
game.
Jay, you are now Father Nikolai.
What? Who's Nikolai? I feel like I'm missing.
That's from Nick's vampire game. That's
You
the
are,
main
but
character.
at this moment, you get to create Father Nikolai. He's a dirty ass old priest vampire motherfucker.
Ah, good. So we've been coming by quite a bit, yes, 4 times a day to collect precious samples. Nurse, how deeply have you been sticking him with that needle?
All the way up to the elbow, honey.
Excellent. And all of the bags have been placed on the cart, have they?
Can I repeat that?
All of the
bags.
bags of blood have been placed on the cart, have they?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. As the sassy nurse feels very uncomfortable.
You
around
guys know
Father
I'm
Nikolai.
right here, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, why are you
Right,
guys
honey, the
talking
adults are
about me
talking.
this way? I don't.
Have a glass of orange
I
juice.
stick the
take a
rectal
glass
thermometer
and
in his
slap
mouth.
it in his face.
Let's go to Jonathan. Jonathan, what character are you playing?
I'm playing as a plague doctor, a person who is trying to fix this horrific thing.
So
And
do you know what's going on in this monastery?
we need
Or
all the
you-
blood we can get. No, I was brought in to do research about, the plague.
Okay, so you don't know what's going on in this monastery.
Correct.
I'm growing increasingly more concerned about the party of people that are here.
He's about to
Okay.
know what's going on in my pants.
Okay, so sassy nurse and Father Niccolo know what's going on here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna pull you guys into the other channel, and I'll tell you what's going on. Okay, we're back.
Back.
Welcome back.
Danny.
Yo.
I mean, not Danny. Berlik. You're laying there in your human form on your bed. Sassy Nurse is trying to get your wrists into some restraints because she needs to draw blood.
I'd rather not. I'd rather you not do that.
I mean, she does this 4 times a day.
I smack you in
She's-
the head with a newspaper. You need to start cooperating. My man worked 2 jobs. I do not have time for this nonsense.
Look, no. I've seen the vampire priest, man.
Vampires aren't real. Smack him on the nose.
Vampire. That is a
That's racist. Just because he's Eastern European.
yes. This right here, this type of attitude is hurtful for me. As it would
Truly, the ignorance is astounding.
I
Straight
feel-
up
I feel
ignorant.
wounded. Now I am just going to take this particular bag of blood to the cooler. Yes, over there in the storage closet, but not the others. Just this one. I will be returned shortly.
Yeah. What do you do for these guys are hovering around you? They've just drawn more blood from you.
I want a lawyer.
You're not in prison.
You were trying to chain me down. This feels like a prison.
Narrator voice.
Um,
It is a prison.
there's
Everything's
no
gonna be
more
okay.
about
It was
that.
not.
It was always a prison. I mean, what?
Wait,
was
it's been a
always
prison.
Ohio.
Always has been.
First
Um,
time?
No, no, actually, no. This thing's kind of normal.
For in your despair, your pain, your depleted state, with all your blood drawn from you, you're shackled. You see a vision of God. He looks at you, and you look at him, and he punches you in
Bitch.
the face.
Oh, that motherfucker!
And
Someone's
after that,
turning the other cheek.
after that, God puts his arm around you, and he says, "Furlik, I will protect you. Have faith. Also,
God,
fend for
what's-
yourself." And he slaps the shit out of you. And as he slaps you, you wake up in your bed.
God, help themselves. Oh no, he woke up again. I'll get the anesthetic.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get up. Is there a window in the room?
Looking down the room, it's long and dingy, but at the very end of the room there is a narrow window. It's pretty narrow, but you think, if you squeeze, you could maybe squeeze through.
All right, let's go.
Narrow.
Let's go check out the window.
You leap up. Your arm is still attached to the gurney, so you start to drag the gurney behind you. Everybody else, Furlik is making a run for it. What do you want to do?
Well, there's no way he's going to get that bed out of the window. Doctor, perhaps you could apply some sort of
Tonic.
local anesthetic, yes?
Yes. I appear and I throw some poppy flowers into his face and say, "Breathe in and be at peace. We need your blood to combat this horrific plague that's ravaging the lands, or so I've been told."
Furlik,
It's very important. Those who donate blood don't have such incredible regenerative properties.
Furlik, you get a face full of spices, and just like a dog who's sniffed some red pepper, it makes you want to sneeze. But your momentum towards the window is nearly unstoppable. You make it to the window, jump into it, and just squeezing through, you break the windowsill. But now you're just kind of stuck with some broken glass in your back, and you could get through there if you squeeze through, but jumping through is not possible. Also, you have a gurney attached to your arm.
Nurse.
What would you like to do, Furlik? You look back and you see all of these nurses and a plague doctor staring at you. One of the nurses looks like she's drawing a big syringe of some kind of very, very sleepy
Squirt.
juice.
I'm gonna transform into a werebear.
You're always a
Okay.
werebear.
He wasn't before. Now he is. As you transform into a werebear, the glass pops out of your thick skin. Your teeth grow out. Your claws grow out. You get bigger, and you're clinging to the wall, roaring in their faces.
I thought he tasted a bit gamey.
Father Nikolai, you're just making a comment. Sassy nurse, what are you doing?
Oh, I like it when my man gets rough. I'm gonna get out the. I'm gonna what does a sexy nurse pull out of to subdue a ruly patient?
Chloroform.
A what?
Chloroform.
Think of something more bludgeony.
Oh, bludgeoning. If we're going what's that series? Oh gosh, that's on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, just pull out a fucking mallet or a mace.
I kind of imagine you whip out a stethoscope and start whipping it around your arms like nunchucks.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Or you whip out the stethoscope and you strangle him.
Nunchucks.
Also good.
With the stethoscope nunchuck, you start to make an impressive display, taking step after step forward, closer and closer to the giant bear monster that is clinging to the wall. Furley, this display confuses you. What the shit is that nun doing?
This display confuses you.
I imagine like I'm like charging and like I just see that and I just like stop. I just like what?
I hit him in the face. Smack.
Your stethoscope whaps him across the face. Furley, you feel it. Like you definitely got a stethoscope bruise on your cheek now.
I'm gonna pick up the gurney that's attached to me and hit him with them. Hit it.
Your gurney blasts through him. You go flying into the wall.
Ugh.
Assassiners.
You know what? No, I do not need this. My man has 2 jobs. I quit. Takes throws her stuff that's going off and walks out.
Furley, in front of you, you see the plague doctor. He's got his hand in his pouch of spices, the one that made you sneeze.
I'm for you, asshole.
You're right. It's the wrong spice. Now I have a syringe.
Oh, he's got a syringe out.
Yeah.
What do you do, Furley?
Don't worry. This will just
God.
calm your humors.
I think I'm gonna like find like a crutch and I'm gonna like use it as like a sword or like a club and just.
So you're saying like you're grabbing some crutches and just going to town?
Just clutch.
Yup.
Crutch me.
Just
Okay.
crutching.
Okay. We haven't done any rolls yet. So what are you doing? What's it? Plague doctor.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to subdue the patient who's being unruly at the moment.
Oh, you guys have taken too much blood. There's something suspicious here. You're being unruly. Don't.
All right. I feel like there's no obvious resolution here. So, Furlick, you are a giant motherfucker. Roll in action. What was your
Smash.
yeah? And then was it plague doctor? Roll in action, but you just have 1 dice and whatever action you want to roll. So just roll 1 dice.
All right.
Because you're a plague.
All right. I am just being clever with my potion. Both success.
That would be a tie.
Mm-hmm.
Furley, the crutches go smashing into this plague doctor, right? But he's able to switch out. He's like tosses another puff of fucking spices into your face.
Bucket sand.
You smash.
Sand.
Breaking some floorboards, and he tosses some more spices into your face.
Will you stop that?
Just
you go
take
for
your medicine.
You go for the killing blow, but at the moment you raise it above your head, you sneeze and miss. You guys are still standing off against each other. Furley, this is the last creature. Wait, hold on. Father Nikolai, you still with us?
Sure am.
You're watching all this go down. What are you doing?
I'm going to reach underneath one of the beds and pull out a very special crash cart that we needed with silvered items in order to cut into his skin and pierce it to draw the blood. I pull out a tarnished old dull bone saw and I toss it at his feet. And I say, "The window is too small for you to crawl out with the gurney, nor can you fit through the doors. But you have a chance for freedom. Leave your paw with us, beast, and go out through the window."
To the walls.
I'm gonna pick up the.
That's epic. Furlick, you have a choice.
Uh,
Lose
I'm
the
gonna pick
hand
up
and
the-
get away, or keep the hand.
Counterpoint. I'm holding the saw. I can just cut the chain off. I don't have to cut my hand.
It's a bone saw. It only cuts through a bone, not through the chain.
I'll just like destroy the blade.
Mechanically, the choice is you lose a hand, get away, you keep a hand, and you die. This is the end.
This is the end.
Yep. This is your choice for Furley.
All right, Furlough, you get to live another day. You're handless.
Oh, doctor, do not pursue him. It
Okay.
would be unsporting to chase an unarmed man.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Your left paw, Furley, is missing. I will add that in your Furley sheet.
I'm gonna remember this.
But
You guys, one for today until I get like a mechanical paw. I'll come back and fuck you guys up.
Remember when
This
I
is
said I was going to
personal
save you for
now.
last? I
so
lied.
Furley, you do make it out of the monastery. You're free, and you can make it all the way back to home if you want. It's up to you how you want to play the characters. But Furlick is freed from his exile.
Welcome back, my child.
Welcome back indeed.
Well, I'll just or make you a new hand next time.
We can make you stronger.
We can rebuild you stronger, faster,
With a mechanical hand.
with a mechanical hand
That
that
turns-
will allow you to tear through that vampire bitch.
Which turns into a spike.
and the way that works for like is you can be Zane or for like it's up to you when you want to be them. I would just ask you to like pick one per session, but if there's
Yeah.
a good reason to like switch them, like if it really makes sense to the narrative, you can do that too. So
Yeah, I was just thinking like switch them out depending on the day, not on what we're doing. That seems
right.
unfair.
Just for me, like to understand how to understand the narrative.
Yeah.
Having one per session would be good, but like I said, if you have a good like, hey, maybe Furlick is doing this, and I said that last session, and he was doing that thing, and you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
if it makes sense, then for sure, like they're both your characters. So.
Right.
Well, Berlick has finally come home. He's had a rough existence.
Yeah, he's looking pretty roughed up.
It just, he came in, immediately got evicted, lost a hand the next time we saw him. Just not doing great.
I would point out though, for like, sometimes in your dreams, your lost hand is replaced by a glowing, godly hand that can grant you ridiculous powers.
It grants you the best ranger you've ever had.
It's
That-
God's fist.
It's not reliable, but Furlick has been like you faced the gods directly and punched them in the face. They gave you their blessing. Your missing hand is quite powerful. It's just not reliable.
It's just like the battery runs out, it just disappears for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, God damn it. Does anybody have AAA?
What's AAA?
AAA batteries. We need batteries.
But yeah, your missing hand is the god hand. You can access the power of your
Sick.
god. Yeah. I mean, all you got to do is get yourself sucked up into a tornado and punch God in the face. That's simple, right? Like
Nobody's
That's all you
gonna
gotta do.
believe me that this happened. They're like, that's not real. I'm like, but I have a glowing hand now.
Who's Ben?
all right. I think that was super cool, and I'm glad we put a cap on Furlick's story. We poisoned a well.
Yeah.
All right. I'll figure out what that means.
We'll worry about that later.
Yeah. That portion doesn't fucking matter. The great-
Everybody.
The actual portion that mattered was, the adventure we had along the way of baby fucking bird feeding a skeleton.
I totally
I'm not
wasn't.
saying.
I've never baby bird fed any skeleton ever.
You literally
Not
did.
once.
Yep. And then there was also the.
Just like
literally-
I'm not trying to take over the world. That's not me.
Oh god, not again.
Not again.
Run,
Just admit it.
run away.
Accept your fate.
It's okay. We all have these intrusive thoughts. We all want to take over the world.
Yeah.
It's okay. We understand. You don't have to keep projecting. Do you want me to recommend you a therapist?
That voice makes me cough. I don't know if I can do it much more. But it's fun. Anyway, moving on. I think we're done. I think this is it. We've done the downtimes. We've done the XPs. Furley came back, and it's a little after 10 o'clock. So
And next week we get to see the consequences of our actions.
I mean, why would that happen?
I have no idea why that would happen.
Exactly. Just like the Lollipop King says.
It's all coming up roses.
I just like, are you picking up what I'm laying down with the Lollipop King? I feel like maybe I'm laying it on a little too thick, or maybe not
Yeah,
thick enough. I'm
That
not
was
sure.
That's too thick.
I think he's evil. I think he might be the big baddie.
Yeah.
Might be the one that's orchestrating the war. Like, the candy is all part of his plan.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. we understood the assignment.
We understood, but it was like just like at that point, so like, how far can we go with this? And the answer was very.
Exactly. I put our tandem bike, Mad Max style, in the general channel, and a Plague Doctor AI generated photo.
A tandem bike is funny.
It is.
Anyway, thanks for playing tonight, guys. It was super fun. I like these small games because
Yep.
they, the people